Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? What's happening? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Uh, Coming on here, guys, really quickly, I want to talk about 3 ways to get more sales, 3 things you can do, guys. I thought I would share that this was pretty cool because everything I'm about to tell you all resulted in a sale I got today. So I wanted to share this with you. And recently, it's pretty cool because one of the things I did is something I used to do. I stopped doing, and I implemented it just again last week, and it has led to me getting results. Hence, a sale. So I'm going to break it down to you and share exactly what it is. 3 things you can do, guys. Number one, here's what you got to understand is that time is of the essence in business. You got to understand that you are competing with other people in your niche, in your industry, and even in your own company. From the standpoint of not competing with them to be better than them, you're competing with them because uh, compete with other people because you're not the only one that has your product or service, right? You're not the only one. And if you're in the home-based business space like me in the network marketing space, you're not the only one in your company that may be talking to a prospect. Whatever your niche is, if you're selling baked goods, if you're in the hair care industry, if you're in health and wellness, if you're in a traditional brick and mortar business, car sales, whatever it may be, you got to understand you are not the only one, right, that has what you have. So you got to be quick, you got to be consistent, you got to be on point with the things that you're doing to get sales. And when you realize things like that, you got to tighten up the screw. So the very first thing, guys, you want to do is you have to follow up with people. So let's say if you got a prospect, right? Let's say someone entered through your funnel, through your lead capture page, whatever it may be, and they requested more information, whatever it may be, boom, you want to make sure that you're following up with them immediately. 24 to 48 hours follow up, right? Anything outside of that window is going to be too long from a standpoint of either they're going to forget because they're out here probably, you think you're the only one information, name and email and phone number they're putting in someone's system. No, they probably did it about 4 or 5 times. Because when I talk to people, I get people like, yeah, what was it? Oh, okay, I remember. Yeah, I do remember that. Okay, I remember you. Yeah, I saw your YouTube video, whatever it may be. So you are not the only one. I talked to a guy today, and he was like, "Yo, can you just refresh my memory on?" He was like, I've been filling out a lot of things. I've been looking to learn forex, and I told him who I was and how he more than likely connected with me. He was like, "Oh yes, I remember that now." So you have to make sure that you're separating yourself and that you are doing these things. You got to follow up, 24 to 48-hour follow up. So that's the first thing, guys. Follow up with people uh, right away about your business, right? That's number one. And I'm gonna put it all together on how this happened. Number two, if someone messages you, right? If they call you, if they text you, whatever it may be related to your business, you want to make sure you respond in a timely manner. Okay? If you see it and you're looking there, you see it, respond right away, man. If they set up a time to get on the phone, answer their question, send an email back to them, whatever. Again, this is a part of follow-up, right? So if you sent them information, number one, about your product or service, 24 to 48-hour window, you want to follow up with them to see if they watched it, see what they like best, right? Answer any questions they may have. Number two, if they respond, like send you a message like, "Hey, I'm watching this," or "Hey, I got a question about this," you want to respond back right away. You don't want to wait 2, 3, 4 days to follow up, right? You don't want to do any of that. You want to respond right away because guess what? If they don't get the answer from you, they're going to go get it from someone else. Okay. So that's number two, follow up right away. Number three, guys, this is probably the biggest one. That's something that I was doing and I got away from it, but I'm going back to it. Guys, is pick up the phone and talk to people. Phone always correlates to sales. So it's just the reality of it. I don't care what niche, what industry. At the end of the day, you still got to get on the phone with people, man. I do build my business online. I love building online and generate leads online, but and I do get people that sign up where maybe I've talked to people through chat or email or whatever, but the majority of the time, people that join me, at some point, we get on the phone and have a conversation where it's going to correlate to me answering their questions, right? Or I'm getting them on the phone with maybe one of my leaders, and they're assisting me in getting those questions answered, whatever it may be. But it's about getting on the phone, get people on the phone. You get on the phone with somebody, and if you're not physically on a regular call, I utilize social media as well, right? You look at, you got WhatsApp, you got Facebook has the call button where you can call somebody on Facebook or leave voice messages, right? There's still a voice being heard because there's something about tonality, there's something about hearing a voice. There's the where people can hear your genuine generosity, or your, I mean, excuse me, how genuine you are, or how serious you are, how confident you are about what it is that you are uh, presenting to them. So you want to get on the phone, okay? At the end of the day. So that's something I did. I went back to with my leads. Like I have lead capture pages where I just collect email. I have some where I just collect name and email. But you know what my best leads come from? When I'm collecting name, email, and phone number. And if it's a real phone number, you want to know why? Because if somebody, yes, I'm going to get less leads, right? Yes, I'm going to get less people putting in their information, but I'm going to get a better quality of person. I'm going to get a better quality of person because if someone is willing to give me their name, their phone number, and email, right? Their name, email, and phone number, they want me to connect with them and call them. If you're giving me your real phone number, you're open to me connecting with you and calling you because that lets me know you're more serious about what I have to offer. You probably might have some questions. You might be ready to sign up. You want to probably just make sure I'm a real person. You know, every time I've talked to people in the past and they're like, yo, you're the first person that called me. I've put in my information like 4 or 5 different people think, man, you're the first person to pick up the phone and call me. People want to connect with people, right? We're human beings. We're meant to connect and have relationships, right? So that's important. So those are the three things, guys. Number one, uh, 24 to 48 hours, follow up, see what somebody like, you know, answer questions, whatever it may be. Number two, if one of your leads connects with you, you want to respond right away and connect back with them. Okay. And number three, guys, pick up the phone, talk to people. If it's you dialing a number and you all talking line to line, if you're having voice chat, that's still voices being given. If you're having voice chat through Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever it may be, make sure you pick up the phone, talk to people. Now here I'm putting all of this together because this is pretty cool because I had a young lady who signed up with me today. I know we're connected on Facebook too, but she told me, she said, you know what? Uh, I know I connected with you. She was like, she asked me, do you know such and such person? I'm like, no, I don't know that individual. She's like, oh, I'm just asking because I reached out to her like 6 days ago and she never responded. And I reached out to you. I connected with you yesterday. This is me talking to her on the phone, right? I called her. We set a time, but I called her today after I got her exposed to my information yesterday, right? I called her today to get her questions answered, and she signed up, right? But she told me, she said, I called you today. Excuse me. When I reached out to you yesterday, I saw the information. When I reached out to get the information for the call, when I connected to you, you responded right away, right? So I responded. Number one, she was in my funnel, she was in my system, looking at information, and she responded to uh, a broadcast I put out to my list. Number two, she responded right away. I mean, I responded right away to her. She sent me a message. I was actually on a call, finish up a call, helping one of my new team members, right, with some things. And she messaged me, and I'm coming out of my garage, and I'm like, yo, I gotta stop what I'm doing. Let me message her right back because the call was starting like in 5 minutes. So I messaged her right back with information for the call, right? Cool. Boom. We connected, got on the phone with her. She's like, everything's great. I would love to talk tomorrow. Guess what I do? I picked up the phone, called her today, got her questions answered, and she told me, she said, I reached out to a young lady, whatever, 6 days ago. She actually never responded until today. She messaged me today, and I'm on the phone with you. And I told her, hey, I'm already on the phone with somebody. I'm connected with somebody, you know. But she's like, but the difference was you responded to me right away. You were quick to respond, answer my questions, talk to me, this and that. Boom. And that's the difference, guys. So that's the difference between waiting and not waiting. You got to understand, you're not the only one trying to work with individuals. You're not the only one who has a product or service. How you present yourself separates you from other people, right? But at the end of the day, you know, you got to be quick as far as with making sure you're connecting with people, getting questions answered, following up, and going there providing solutions to the issues, problem, whatever it is that they have, and showing them you're the person that they want to work with. So hope you all got some value from this, man. I really appreciate you guys hopping on. It's a late one. Want to do this one early, but I've been getting things done today, man. So appreciate you guys listening. If you guys looking for a way to create some additional income from the stream, additional streaming income from the comfort of your home, man, connect with me. The links right there is online side hustle. If you guys don't have you a side hustle, you need to get you one. If you want to find out what I'm doing, maybe you already know. If you don't, connect with me. I'll be more than happy to share with you what I'm tapping into, guys, and it may or may not be for you. But at the end of the day, guys, hope you all have a great day. Get out there, go get it, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Take care.